It's a new year. It's a new decade, and I have new hair. We're talking Bold and the Beautiful. Me and Tammy coming up next.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
It must be that time of the decade. I changed it up this time. We are here. We are here. We are back. Happy 2020. I can't stop saying that. Oh, no, I love 2020. I love the roaring 20s. This is the Bold Breakdown, the Bold and Beautiful After Show here at AfterBuzz TV. And I am James Lott Jr. And my co-host is just the heart and soul of the show, Tammy Gouveia.
James. James. You have new hair and I have the same hair.
And, my hair's a little. You look better than I do.
We gotta change that.
Oh, no, you look better than I do. I just grew my hair out because it's the holidays. I had 2 weeks off.
I love it.
People do like it, kind of.
Yeah.
Like a lamb.
I didn't recognize you from the back when I entered
I'm sure
the studio.
You did. I'm sure.
I was like, "Where's James? Oh, he must be in the studio."
She did say that. She goes, "Oh, there you
I
are."
was like, "Oh."
How'd I go again?
She's like, "Oh."
Thank you, exactly. Yes. Oh my God, people are in the chat room, you guys.
Chat room.
Hello, you guys. You guys are popular. So I'll read in a second. You guys are populating right now. So I'll read in a second. But welcome to the show. We're so glad to be back for you guys for this new year. And Bold and Beautiful has been very interesting, girl. We have a lot to talk about.
Oh my God.
Yes, we do. But let me do, as Tony would say on Edition Day, it's a church announcement. You can find us on The Bold Breakdown on Instagram and on Twitter, The Bold Breakdown. Go ahead and like and subscribe and follow us there. We post all kinds of things on there. And some of the stars actually follow us.
Yes, they do, and we appreciate it.
They do. We do appreciate
so
that. Matt and Annika, they actually follow and comment. And so you go on. You might be able to talk to them while they're on there. So go and follow those pages. We also are on, I will say it again, Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts.
Apple.
It's going to take me 2020 to remember that.
Yeah, Apple.
And then in 21, they'll change it again.
And as Tammy always says, hello, podcast listeners.
Yes.
So go ahead and like us there. I was actually reading some of the comments the other day. And then also we're on YouTube under AfterBuzz TV Dramas, which is the Bold and Beautiful After Show. You don't see the Bold Breakdown name on it, but it is the Bold Breakdown. But it's Bold After Show. So we're on there. And actually, I think they're adding the Bold Breakdown name. I see it on this one now.
Oh, good.
So that's good. So we're
great.
on there. Follow, subscribe, like, get that ring. They hit that little ring bell thing so you get notifications. Because thank you, exactly. And at the end of the show, we're going to tell you about February. It's going to be a big month for Bold Breakdown.
Big month.
So you'll be excited about that. And then you have Soap News Weekly. Tell
Soap News Weekly, man, we've been off for a few weeks. I was just saying to you, it feels like a million years since we've been in studio. But yeah, Thursdays, 6:15 p.m. every Thursday with Chelsea Overalka et moi. Soap News Weekly. We have all the news for all your favorite soap operas.
That's right. And then, of course, I have my Bold and Beautiful Rewind. It's a new episode out now. It's an audio podcast where I spotlight something into the show. And I spotlighted the speech Thomas gave to Liam on Friday's episode. Word. So that's also on Apple Podcasts, Spreaker.com, and iHeartRadio. And so I think that's... Oh, and we have a restaurant soap block. Tony Moore is in the chat room.
Hey, Tony Moore.
I was
celebrating his birthday this birthday weekend.
Happy birthday to you. You are old. And so he's in the chat room right now. And so we'll say hello to him. He's out of town. But that just gets to the next thing. So stay here. Sit down, get a drink, have some food, because today is our soap block. We have Edition Days. Tammy Gouveia will be on there with her cohorts, Chelsea Overrocker and Michael Mattis, talking about all things Days of Our Lives at 3:15 p.m. And then at 5:15 p.m., we have my girls, Rachel and Farrah, thank you, doing Restless Rap for Young and the Restless. And bring it up at the end, my old show, GH Report, with Frank Moran and Carla Renata talking all things General Hospital at 6:15.
That was good.
Yeah, and that was a good week too.
Yeah.
All the soaps were good this week.
All the soaps are really good.
Y&R was
this
good,
yeah.
Days was good, and GH was good. So, okay. And Tony's like, you are older. I am older. If I look younger. Okay, so in the chat room, we have Candace Mack.
Hey, Candace.
We love Candace. And Kenneth Clark. I love all you guys are in here. Like my eyesight. Amber's Baby, Susan Russo, Kay Coco Candy.
Aww.
I see all the regulars in here. Jacob Marquez. Hi, Jacob. Dulamon. I haven't seen you in a long time. It's good to see you. Shakira. Oh, Shakira's in here. Shakira Pickens. Zoe Johnson. We have an opportunity. So good, you guys are populating. So thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Now, I am going to first ask you, how was your holidays?
The holidays were good. They were quiet, which was great. In fact, I don't think I've talked this much
Wow.
For the past
Drink
2
some
weeks.
water and stuff.
You know, I know. We started talking like, so yeah, no, it was great. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Me too. I went to San Francisco with my Aunt Faith. Hi, Aunt Faith, and hung out with her. She's my last living aunt, so I get to hang out with her. It's a great time. Pacifica, great time. Saw our girl who's here, Brianna Phipps. We hung out together. We met up in Pacifica and hung out with her family. We had a great time. It was a great Christmas. And New Year's, I stayed in with family. We stayed in. We watched Maria Menounos on Fox
with all her fabulous faux furs.
Oh, I love her faux furs. I love her outfits.
They're amazing.
I love her outfits. And we did that, and so it was a good time too. And I'm ready for 2020. I'm ready.
I am.
2019 was a good year for me, so I'm happy. 2020 will be even better.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm loving it. So far, so good.
So now I'm bringing back one of my segments I used to bring all the time, called A Lott in Los Angeles. You guys used to love that segment, and I'm kicking off the year because it's going to be shameless self-promotion today. I have an album out, and so
my tears are
that's
flowing.
my song, Quality.
My fears are growing.
It's my Quality.
I carry too many
12
people,
songs.
so much
Great
hurt.
stuff. Wonderful. I love this
What
album.
can I do?
Salty Clouds, Sunflower Dreams. I'm going to show you the graphic. And it's spoken word with some singing. It's dance music. It's pop music. It's trance music. It's all kinds of stuff. Slow songs. It's my 4th album. I'm very proud of it. My producer, Palm. Salty Clouds, Sunflower Dreams. The song is called Quality. I love this song. I'm so proud of this song. Very
Love
kind of
the
80s.
graphics.
Very
Beautiful.
80s. Thank you. I got this. I'm like, woo! Yay! It's our quality. Quality.
I need a drink in
quality. Exactly. I was like, I'm drinking it. Hey! My producer, Palms, did a great job on this album. The Third Dimension, all my bandmates. I love it. I love doing music. I have like 4 albums out, so go out and check them out.
amazing.
And this one's good. And Quality's next single off the album, so
You are the Renaissance man.
you know I am.
You do it all,
Oh, I
and
should-
you do it well.
Oh, thank you. I like that. Well, I should say you get it where all music is streamed or sold. So everywhere. Just look up James Lott Jr. Third Dimension. So that's it. And that graphic, this guy did a great job. I commissioned him, and he did a great job. So to my friends. So I'll mention that. And now it's time for my surprise for Tammy Gouveia.
What is this? I get a copy.
You get a copy of that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Bold breakdown. Here's a little minor history. Some of you guys in here have been here from the very beginning. On May 21st, 2016, I started the show.
Okay.
The same day we started Restless Rap, which I also created also. And on this show, my first guest was Pearson Fode, my buddy who played Thomas at the time. Great guy who's on there. August 13, 2017, I ended the show as a weekly show. I left the whole soap block, basically. I had to leave because I had other jobs and things going on. Then on January 27, 2018, I returned, and Tammy joined me as a co-host. It's Tammy's 2-year anniversary this month with Bold Breakdown.
Really?
Let's
Oh
show
my
that clip. And show
OMG.
and how I introduce you, though. That's right. And my guest, you're going to love her. If you watch the Edition Days, she joined the cast of that here at AfterBuzz TV, which comes on at 4 p.m. Sundays, Pacific Standard Time. She's great. And I think you're going to really love her. Tammy Gouveia. Hi, girl.
Oh, I'm wearing my favorite
Yeah, so
bracelet.
now, I want to ask you, how long have you been
Yes.
watching Bold and Beautiful?
Okay, I've been watching probably for about 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's
yeah.
the half-life of it.
Got-
okay.
Yeah, Half-Life.
Yeah, Half-Life. Now tell folks in that
God.
camera over there where they can actually follow you. I want you to start following her. Now listen to
Follow
this.
me on Twitter at Tammy Gouveia and Instagram Tammy
Underscore
_Gouveia.
Gouveia.
Follow.
So
And that's
Don't
changed.
forget the
That's
underscore,
changed.
folks,
Yeah.
on Instagram.
So that I want to show that
With that
snippet.
underscore.
That's when
And
you joined the
right
show
now,
with
I'm
me.
so
Wow.
happy to
And
see
then
my
a few
regulars
months,
back with
I
me.
had to leave because I was struck down with Bell's palsy
Yeah.
and I was paralyzed. And then he returned with me back February 16th in 2019. And so, congratulations for your 2 years. I have something for you.
Oh my gosh.
You have to open it up on camera.
I do.
So thank you for
I can't believe it's been what?
2 years. Thank you for joining my
2
show and making
years.
my show a lot of fun to do.
James.
You have to open it up
Oh my God, I
now.
have to open it up now.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my
you.
gosh. A philosophy. Vanilla chocolate crumble. Do I get to eat this as well?
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, what's this? What are these things? You guys, you are discovering this as I am. I have no idea
She has no idea. She knows I was
what
going to do this.
wickedness James has. What is this? What? Okay, I get a warning.
Get a warning.
So there's a warning here.
Warning.
And then I'm going to open this up.
Yes.
Okay. This pretty little
You
box.
get a warning. I get a warning.
And then it's got bubble wrap for our podcast listeners. It's
Yes,
got bubble wrap and it's got plastics. I'm taking out the plastic. You can hear it. Now it's got tissue paper.
For you sensory people who like this.
Tissue paper. Oh my living word! It's like a jewelry box.
Yes, show it to the fans.
Holy moly, guacamole! Look at this beautiful.
Because they always give you something like that when you make an anniversary.
This jewel toned. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Look at this, you guys.
And it matches you right now.
Bling bling, right? Look, it's got my.
It does. It matches.
It matches my leopard.
It does.
Maybe I can turn this into a necklace.
A statement piece.
What do you think?
A statement piece.
This is absolutely gorgeous, James. Thank you. Because 2020 is about making a statement.
Yes, it is.
We are making statements here at AfterBuzz TV.
Yes, you do.
All the time.
And you have one more thing and then you can open up.
Okay. Oh my gosh, but that's so beautiful.
Yes, you have a half-hour show. Come on.
I know. Okay, so there's another little box.
Yes.
Okay, what is this? What is this? And it's more of a, it's a mug. It's a mug. It says, oh, look, it's I don't give a damn o'clock.
That's right. Sometimes we work, we get tired.
Yes.
There you go.
I don't give a poop.
A poop.
I don't give a poop. Thank you,
Yes.
James. This is fantastic.
You're welcome.
I
Thank
can't
you.
believe it's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years.
Wow.
I know, it's been crazy. And everybody's saying happy anniversary. Remember you came on. You were there for it.
And this is what work is supposed to feel like, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to fly by.
Yeah, fast.
Because you just
Yeah,
love what you
doing it.
do, and we love the shows and fans.
You added, I'm not doing the show by myself
God.
with guests coming on, and you helped broaden the show more. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
If I stand up, am I going to ruin all the camera angle stuff, or
Oh, no.
can I give you a hug?
Yes, give me a hug.
I can
Give
give
me
you
a
a
hug.
hug.
I'm going to take your head off. I'll come to you. I'll come to you.
I love you.
I love you. I love you. We did it. Okay. We did it without crying. Okay, we did it.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Wow.
He's loving the sound effects. Yeah, Josh is on it. He's on it today. So I want to give that to you and say thank you.
you
I
so
always
much.
appreciate people and the things they do. That's what we do in this business. It's who you
Wow.
work with. That's
Wow,
what
wow,
makes
wow.
it. That's what makes it worth it. So there
Amazing.
you go. There you
I'm
go.
overwhelmed.
You should. Good. I'm glad you're overwhelmed. Okay, so now, folks, we're gonna get into the show. We did all that, and take a deep breath. We're gonna do all that, and just overall, because we're gonna talk about the week.
Yeah.
But just like what are some of your thoughts of just the last month or so? It seems like a long time, but we just had holidays and preemptions in there. But how's it been for you?
So I think about a month ago, my word for Thomas was psychosis.
Yes, that was your word. Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
So now my word for what he's doing is insidious. Because it's just very under the radar, and it's just kind of creeping in.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of creeping in into everybody's life.
Mm-hmm.
It's gross.
He is. I love. Well, this week I just want to mention the camera angles. When he kept forgetting, was spacing out on her talking, staying at her neck, her breast,
cleavage,
her mouth. That music, I think, is creepy. I have to say, it's been interesting with the whole showdown coming up because I've been ready for some fashion shows. I'm ready for that. So I've been kind of liking the whole Sally and Steffy working together. It's been very interesting because Sally's very outrageous and bold and big.
I know,
and
but
Steffy,
that's kind of bugging me.
we're going to talk about that because we're going to that this week.
Yeah.
And then the whole plan they came up with Zoe, Brooke, and Lena, they came up with this whole plan to trap Thomas, see if it's going to go wrong, obviously.
I had such high hopes.
And Brooke and Ridge basically are over with a question mark. With my girl. Oh, shout out to Denise Richards I know she taped this a long time ago, but she's feeling better, I hope, with all that hernia stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I want to go see her. I didn't.
Yeah, being a superwoman is so overrated.
Yes.
It's like if you're in pain, then do something. Do not. That's terrible.
Ugh.
So yeah, I hope she's feeling. I'm sure she's feeling better.
Better.
Lesson learned.
But it's been a very interesting. This storyline keeps continuing. It's like we saw shades of Katie for a minute, but it's been mostly the Thomas thing. It's been the big Thomas and the Brooke and all that's been the big thing. So let's start. So as we start out, this whole date thing, I'm going to trap Thomas to see if he really is over Hope. I feel like everybody knows he's not over Hope. They just don't want to admit it. What do you think?
I thought it was a really good plan.
Okay.
In the beginning.
Okay.
Because I thought Zoe would have more common sense and be more objective.
Let me get my tea. Mm-hmm.
And that's just crashed and burned. She slept with him, right?
Yes, she did. She likes him.
Because they, they're just doing like,
Yeah.
and then it just like faded out kind of thing. I'm like, maybe she changed her mind.
No, they woke up in bed together.
Oh my God.
As he dreamt of hope when he looked at her.
Oh my God. So that was bad.
It's a cat and mouse game
That
going
was
wrong.
bad.
It's going wrong. Because now she slept with them. And a lot of
Yeah.
times you sleep with somebody, feelings. Because she even said to Liam and Steffy later, like, well, I mean, I don't want to put myself out there completely. I'm like, wait a minute, is this a plan?
Well, yeah. It doesn't get more completely than that. She put herself out there. Unless you have the personality where you can sleep with someone and it's still, you can still be objective.
Some folks can do that.
Absolutely. But when she came over and said to them, no, I'm convinced that Thomas has no feelings for Hope. I feel like you and I are part of a very exclusive club.
Yes.
Which consists of Brooke, Liam, Shauna.
Yes.
Who know what Thomas is up to and are
Mhm.
not going to give him
Right.
an inch. Because everybody else, I mean, even Hope. But I get that because she just really wants
She
to
wants
believe
it. Yes.
She's like,
Right.
I want this over.
I forgive
get
her.
it.
I forgive her on that because she does want it. She wants.
Yeah, I mean,
she
she's
just-
in it.
She's in it. She wants his attention somewhere else. So she's
Yeah.
hoping on all hope.
Yeah.
Please, well, hope. Huh?
Yeah. But I'm clanking.
Yeah, but hopefully that he is over her. But I think deep down she knows he's not over her. He knows. Because a couple times she kept calling him out a couple of times over the week. Just kind of like, if you're going to look, you're going to try to touch me. Like, he's not over you, girl. You know that.
No.
But you're wishing so hard.
She's wishing so hard. She really likes him, and she just wants it to. She wants to be it.
And Steffy is actually.
Steffi.
But she's actually, I give her, first of all, she looks so beautiful this
my
week.
God,
I loved
it's
her
like
hair. She's just,
staggering.
I know. I'm staring at her going, she looks so beautiful. I think it's her brother. Okay, we all have siblings. So I get that sometimes, or some of us have siblings. And I feel like she is she still thinks he's still wrong, but she's trying to believe in him.
Yeah, but she actually uttered the words, well, see, to Liam, like, see?
Yeah, I know.
He's changed. And I don't know if she uttered those words trying to convince herself, like you
Right.
said, or if I don't think she believes it.
Because I loved her talk with Brooke in the week. When Brooke and her were talking, it was just a nice conversation, and they were talking about that and how when Brooke said, if this was Kelly, and Steffy was like, I think I wrote down, she understood. Like She
Yeah.
goes, yes, she understands. And I thought, yeah, I mean, she would be the same as Brooke, protecting. And I love when Brooke said, I always think of you and all this, and once a week on a phone with your mother is not going to do it.
Exactly.
Bring Taylor. Why isn't Taylor?
Exactly.
I would like, I think I wrote
This
this
is
down.
unforgivable.
Yes.
That
I agree with
she's
you.
not on the show.
I wrote this down. Bring Taylor on and show the sessions. Have Taylor mortified by Thomas's feelings.
But that's his mother. No.
I know it's against
No,
stuff.
it needs to be an objective party.
Well, I agree with that, but I know it's bold and beautiful. But either way, I'm just like, bring Taylor back on the show. Bring her on the show.
Yeah. He needs his mother. Big time, because Ridge is just a mess.
Oh, yeah, Ridge is
just a hot mess.
He is a hot mess.
He's useless.
Yeah,
Ugh. He's useless.
Yeah, he's not doing too well.
He might as well literally just be walking around with,
with blinders.
The little, I see nothing, I hear nothing. That's him.
Speak nothing, yeah.
Erg.
It is, but I did like when Brooke and Steffy were talking. I thought it was a real conversation.
It was very open and honest.
Yeah,
and
just like
a meeting of
yeah. Because it's that's an interesting dynamic too. Because Brooke and Steffi's mother have this history.
Yeah,
It's not
obviously
between,
they have issues.
right? So it's not between Brooke and Steffi. It's
Right.
between So it's kind of interesting to see them talk together. And I just think that Brooke is just like, what's wrong with these people? Like, why is everybody just like falling in line? And Liam too, which will lead to the Friday's episode later. But I thought it was really interesting that there's several things going on here. Zoe, I think, is falling for Thomas.
She has fallen.
Because in the beginning, she was kind of like, are you sure? Are you trying to do all this just to, And I think the plan's out the window now. I think she's... And I understand why people like Stephen, they're like, I don't like it that she's with him. Like, they don't like it.
No.
But then see, Christmas changed everything. I thought it was funny. Christmas week on Bold and Beautiful was during New Year's week.
Yes. I know. It was all kind of weird.
It was kind of weird. It was like,
this
everybody else
year.
was doing New Year's.
Yeah.
This year was weird. Like, why? Yeah, they didn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So I wasn't alone. Okay, I wasn't alone. But I think. Christmas changed everything when they were like, okay, Zoe, you should join us for Christmas. It's okay. And Zoe kind of liked it. She was like feeling like, wow, I'm getting accepted.
She's in the inner circle. She's a little intoxicated with the Forrester family and what that all entails, and she's intoxicated by getting attention from Thomas, and it's blinding her judgment. And I feel so bad for her.
It's like it's not going to end well.
And was it Liam that said to her, "I don't want you to end up as roadkill"?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what's happening.
Liam was talking.
Exactly what's happening.
Liam was talking to Steffy, and it was like, I almost said girl. He didn't say girl, but I'm like, girl. You're like, she done drank the Kool-Aid, basically.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
Zoe has drank the Kool-Aid, and she's enjoying the flavor.
Ugh.
Hi, Terrell. This one's going here.
Terrell.
Hi, Virginia. Hi, Amaya. Let's take a look. Michelle D. I like Michelle D. How you guys? Yeah, they're all Zoe stupid. It's just, I think, I mean, first of all, he's good looking, so I guess that's part of it.
Well,
whatever.
And again, the whole...
She's broken, too.
And I'm going to look up some tweets from people
Okay.
because they brought up one of our favorite topics of, okay, who should Steffy be with?
Oh, yeah.
Right? And so there was some really fun stuff.
Please don't put her back with Liam.
So, yeah. You and I can both agree, like, that ship has beyond sailed.
Yeah.
If the world were flat, that ship would have just
It
fallen
fell off
over.
off the world.
Fallen
Yes.
off the world. A lot of people, so there were two men that folks seemed to really have high hopes
Okay,
for
I'm ready
Steffy.
here. I'm ready here.
So first of all is Leo. Bring Leo back. I'm like, who's Leo? And so I had to look him up. Do you remember Leo?
I do a little bit, yes.
Him, this guy.
Yeah. He was on briefly.
And, he had asked Steffy out on a date, and she at the time was like, I don't want to be with anybody.
Yes, which I like.
want no man in my life.
Which I co-signed at the time.
Which I did too.
Yes.
But people were like, bring Leo back.
Okay.
Because he's hot. This is, it was
Not related.
A new person. But who else people really like? Daniel Goddard. Kane.
Ooh.
Bring Kane over to B&B.
Interessante.
Mm.
Kane. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, him and Lily are done.
They are.
They're done. Okay, and that universe works. That works. Yeah, it works. He's a businessman.
Yeah.
Running things.
Yeah.
A businessman. Age appropriate. They're around the same age
Yes.
or so. Okay.
I would love that.
Across the hall.
Across
Sure.
the hall.
He's off Y&R, so.
He is off of Y&R, exactly.
Interesting.
And they do these crossover things all
Yeah,
the
they have,
time.
they
It's
have.
like, why not?
Ashley dated Ridge at one point, and Deacon's been on both
It's
shows. He's done everybody.
Yes. And then, of course, Carter was also in the mix.
Yes. Well, I've heard Carter.
Carter was in the mix as
Yeah.
well. But I really like that Kane and Steffy.
Possibility. Because I saw the preview for next week.
I haven't seen
Do not
it yet.
lead us back to Liam. Lead us not into temptation.
Oh, no.
I want to start doing that this Sunday. Do not go back to don't do that to us. Please don't. I will be angry next time you see me. But I will say, and I actually wrote this down because they had a lot of scenes with the families, and you had like Liam and Beth and Douglas, and Douglas and Beth are cute together. He's so cute. The actor is just like the cutest little actor on earth, and it's just he's so good. Henry Sammer, he's so good. But I felt like little Kelly got pushed aside on airtime, talk time, everything. It's all about Beth and Douglas.
Yeah.
And so did Will. Will got split aside too.
Kelly's
a little bit.
napping a lot.
Yeah, it's like she was doing that much. Like, hello. She's like, she should be okay.
I know.
But I did feel like it's like, they kind of have neglected her so much in favor of Beth, baby Beth, who is the cutest baby. I mean, it's the cutest baby on earth.
But the one who plays Kelly, my gosh.
I know. I know.
Woo!
They got some good casting directors. They got some good babies out there.
Beautiful children. Yeah, no, you're right. She definitely is lacking in airtime, and that's not. No, yeah.
Because I like the Douglas Beth dynamic that they're trying to show they're becoming this blended family, but then also it's like, well, their sister is. The whole thing with the two sisters, the Kelly Beth thing. So,
right.
So I wrote down, I'm feeling a certain way about Kelly and has been pushed aside. I wrote that down. Didn't like that.
No.
Like that at all. Deacon's son should be older than Steffy.
Deacon's
He was
son.
made before Steffy.
Okay.
Eric Jr.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
That's right.
or Eric Sharp now. It's Eric Sharp. Ooh, bring him on. Or you can have Daniel Goddard play him. Like just give him a different name.
Oh, there you go.
If you don't want to do the same character. Interesting. I forgot about Eric Sharp.
I mean, the Bold and the Beautiful really needs to step up and break this triangle.
This incestuous.
It's just We can't.
I know.
As fans, we just can't anymore.
I know. Because right now, like we saw Dollar Bill this week, Bill and Katie are good.
Yes.
So you can't mess that up right now.
And
Even though I want Brooke with them, but I'm like, you can't hurt Katie again, can you?
No.
Again? No.
But I love that conversation that he had with Hope.
Yes.
It's like if he comes after my family in any way, shape,
Don't
or
mess
form,
with Dollar Bill.
I will handle things my way. I was like, yes! I feel like he's the only one that could intimidate Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
He's the only one.
He's kind of stepped back and let it, and because they're trying to all handle it, but he hasn't gotten involved. I mean, I'm waiting for it. Yeah. I wouldn't mess with Bill.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mess with Bill.
Nope. So that was beautiful. That was great.
That's a great scene. And again, we're seeing some combinations we don't see very often. So that was kind of nice too, to see Bill and Hope talking.
Yes.
Like they were alone. There was somebody else there. It wasn't like anybody else interference. It was like, and seeing Liam and Brooke always talking and stuff. It's kind of like, it's just these little different combinations we don't see very often. I kind of like that a lot.
And I like Liam and Brooke. I like their
conversations. They're very
They
are just like, these people are crazy.
I know.
These people in this town are crazy. Like, how can they not see what's going on?
Exactly.
It hasn't been that long, folks. How are they like?
And Ridge just refuses. He just refuses.
So then you got leads into Ridge, and so at Christmas, we get to see Charlie and everything, and it's all kind of funny. Eric and Quinn, need some storyline for them. Come on, it was nice to see them. But then having Ridge and Brooke reminisce.
Yeah.
I see. It's funny. It's funny. Obviously, I was a Ron Moss fan, so I did love Ron Moss's Ridge with Brooke all those years. Kelly County's like they had all these years of stuff. I like Torsten K. I actually like his portrayal of Ridge. Ridge gets my nerves, but that's the whole point, right? That's the whole point. But I like his. But I've always was a Brooke and Bill fan, so I liked them together.
Yes. Always.
I felt like he was unconditional when it came to Brooke. Where Ridge is conditions, clearly.
Yes. And with Bill, Brooke was always his priority.
Yes.
Like, no question.
Yeah.
No question.
No question. I mean, he was really, even though it was at the expense of Katie, but that's another story. But that's what I'm saying. You really can't bring Brill back together just because.
No. At this point, it's impossible.
It reminds me of, just on a side note, it reminds me of Carly and Sonny on General Hospital. You can't really break them up again. I mean, you can't.
No.
It's too many times.
Too many times.
Even though she does have stuff with Jax, that's another story. But you can't really. Just, certain couples, you like.
It's it.
These are like John and Marlene. You can't really break them up again. Like you just can't.
Right. It gets to a point where that's not an option. So
Ridge and Brooke, either they get back together and they stay together, or they just stay apart at this point. It's just too much. See, when they were reminiscing, I wasn't sentimental about it. I was just like, well, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I really think Ridge and Brooke are going to get back together.
You think so? Okay.
I do. Okay. Because this is all going to blow up. Thomas is going to extend his hand one too many times, and everything's going to blow up, and everyone's going to see Thomas for who he really is, and Ridge is going to see how wrong he's been.
Oh, yeah.
And how unfair he's been to Brooke, and he's going to feel really bad, and Brooke's going to take him back. There's no question. Because I think she really gets the fact that he's blinded by his love for his son. He can't be objective.
Yeah.
There's guilt apparently involved. There's So yeah, I'm convinced they're going to get back together.
Okay, possibly.
You don't think so?
I don't know. That's because
I don't think she's going to be able to, because things are going to blow up, and you think Brooke will say,
you feel that Thomas is going to it's going to all explode.
Oh yeah.
And then Ridge will see it. Oh,
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't mean. I mean, you could be right. Everything you're saying makes some sense. It does make sense. It does. I don't know. I'm just kind of like. I mean, where else Brooke can go? There's somebody else on the show that.
No.
She's not going to Eric.
No. I do like them together.
I did too, but they're going to let that happen.
But I love Quinn and Eric.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
I actually like Donna and Eric too, but that's another story. Give her some storyline. I don't think. Yeah, they decide. Unless they bring a new man on. But yeah, I think you're probably right. But see, here's the thing. So I like Rich and Shauna together. I kind of like their dynamic.
I did too.
Because she's not really doing anything. She's taking advantage, but she's not doing anything. She's not the cause of anything.
I'm not saying I want Ridge and Brooke back together again.
Yeah.
I'm saying I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. But I have to say, I love Thomas and Shauna when they get together, and she just pulls no punches. She looks so cute.
They
a little
put her,
updo,
yeah.
the cutest color blouse
they
and
put her in
jeans.
these beautiful jewel tone
Yeah.
colors, like she had on that fuchsia pink
Oh,
thing.
so
and
cute.
They'll put her in emerald greens.
Yes.
Oh my God. And that's Shauna.
That's Shauna.
She's that pop of life. That's
Yes.
what Ridge is so attracted to.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
But I love when Thomas slips. He's like, "Why do I want you and my dad together and me and Hope together?" She's like, "What?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, okay." They're so funny together because again she calls him out.
Oh,
She
yeah.
She's like, "I get your number.
She's
I get
nobody's fool.
Nobody's full. She gets it.
Yeah.
And she doesn't mind. She's like, do what you want. She don't care. Almost said something. She don't care. But they go, Ridge and Shaw need to end Brooke for good. Oh, I'm not against Brooke at all.
No,
I
not at all.
just think
I would be feeling the same way.
Yeah.
I would be on Team Brooke if I were in the Forrester world.
right.
There's no way I would trust Thomas.
Yeah,
Even if he's in studio trying to convince us
I
otherwise.
know. We love Matt Atkins. We love
do.
Matt Atkins. We do.
He's so good.
And he had a birthday over the holidays too. He's great. Great guy. But I don't know. I just like them together. Kind of fun. And then let's see. Make sure I catch everything on here that I had. 'Cause there's like it's basically a lot of the same storylines, just kind of different variations of people talking and stuff on here. And I was telling her before, I think it was so interesting this week with Thomas working with Hope, which again is crazy, which is crazy, first of all. But all the creepy looks and looking at her mouth, looking at her chest. I mean, all the music and how he's zoning out on what she's saying because he's thirsty.
He's obsessed. He is obsessed. He's starving. He's thirsty and starving. Yes. So do you think that Hope maybe thinks that Thomas has changed?
No, it's wishful thinking. I think she thinks he hasn't, but she's denied. You're in denial. She's wishful thinking.
Part of me is thinking she's just grinning and bearing this to get the fashion show up and running, so in hopes that she'll win, and then after that she'll drop him.
Which I hope she would do that. I thought it's just creepy they're working together. It's creepy.
It's really creepy.
I mean, this part of the story I was kind of like,
But I get it.
I get it too.
I get it.
Now let's talk about Sally and Steffy because before the show you were kind of like, I don't know. I like that she was kind of telling her, that's a little too outrageous. We're a little, tone it down because Sally's outrageous. And what's your feelings about that?
Well, Sally's just not a good fit. I mean, I thought she'd be a better fit with Steffy because Steffy has more of an edge. I didn't think her and Hope.
No.
I don't see that design-wise.
No.
I don't see that.
Hope
would be challenging.
Hope is earthier.
Yeah, exactly. And but even Steffy is making her just operate within the lines.
Yeah.
Gonna bring it back or reel it back a little bit. We're going more for the classic. I think that's
right. I thought you were the edgy girl.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see and whoever does, obviously behind the scenes, who does all the designs, are always fun to watch. So I'm curious to see what lines they're going to put out.
Yeah, and I just feel like she's constricted. Sally's constricted, like she can't spread her wings, like she thought she was going to be able to at Forrester.
Yeah,
and I don't know where this is going with her.
I don't either. That's like this is.
It's frustrating.
Yeah,
she's frustrated. The character's frustrated, and because of that, I'm frustrated. Because she should have her own company.
That's another story, right?
She does have her own company.
It's a whole. People think Steffy's going to lose. I just want to see competition. I love the runway stuff. I miss it so much on the show. That's what the show's about. I don't know. I think the turns that they've made with Sally being the put upon, everything's just put upon on her. I don't like that either.
Yeah.
Because there's no payoff. There's no she went through all these things. But now she's not getting anything.
No.
She doesn't have Wyatt.
No.
She doesn't have a company. Her family's on the show. Where did the family go? Come on. Now I know. Now, side note, Prachika Darbo and Sean Kane and my buddies have a new series called Studio City. And it is fan-effing-tastic.
The reviews have been amazing.
I've been privy to a few things. I'm friends with them.
Uh-huh.
I was telling you, Run, Don't Walk.
Yes.
It is really
Amazon,
good.
yes.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon
Go
Prime.
there. It's so, I mean, I'm not even S-ing you. It's so good. I'm very impressed
That's
with it.
fantastic.
And so they're on this. So
I love these digital series.
yeah, me
These
too.
web series.
Yeah. So I know she's a little busy doing stuff like that, but you find time to bring it back on the show.
Yes.
She went back to Days. She did the Days app and did the
Yeah.
last thing. So, and her sister Courtney Grosbeck, who I love, who had on the show here. You should have her on the show. Alex Wise doing a lot of Broadway stuff, but he's a great guy too. So I mean, he's having him back on the show.
Yeah, agreed.
It's like give her a family and stuff, but they have her kind of floundering around.
Yeah, I have in my notes Courtney, please.
Yes.
It's like, it's so frustrating.
She's a great actress.
She's so phenomenal. She's just wicked strong. And
Right.
she needs
It's
a
like-
wicked strong storyline.
Who should she be paired with? I was like, I said, screw Wyatt.
Oh gosh.
It's like, who's left?
Well, honestly, I liked Liam and Sally
Me too.
together.
Me too.
But that's not going to happen.
That's not gonna
And I don't want it to happen.
Me either.
I don't want it to happen.
Just sit out in the ether, but
Like,
no, we don't want to.
Between two brothers, it's just like, no. I don't know. Kane.
Kane. He'll be the answer to everything.
We just need one more man on the show.
Kane
Can we
or
just have
Kane
one
or
more
Thorne.
man? Yes. Oh.
Hello.
But I want Ingo back.
Well, everybody's asking for Clark Garrison.
Oh.
CJ. They're asking for him to come back.
Oh.
He's of that age group.
Yeah.
He's Sally's cousin. He can totally come on
Yeah,
and
that's
romance
true.
a few people on there.
That's true.
And sorry, somebody mentioned Caroline. Caroline's dead.
She's dead.
Homegirl
Did you hear
dead.
about Caroline, as Michael wants to say? She's dead.
She did. I don't like
Dead.
that. I know dead. Dead. And Lindsay's had a good time on Days of Our Lives right now. So
Oh my gosh,
sorry,
I know.
kids. She's not coming back there at the moment. So I don't know. That's the problem with this half-hour show because everybody's been with everybody, and now it's to the point because there are a lot of these to the testament of the show. A lot of these characters have been on for a long time, so the romantic incarnations. There's only so much they can do now at this
I know.
point.
They're going to have to, Bold is going to have to figure something out.
Yeah.
Because they can't keep doing what they're doing.
No, that's the only problem.
Relationship-wise,
Relationship-wise.
storyline-wise.
That's the only problem.
They just can't. So something needs to change.
So here is this. This leads to the scene of all scenes,
Man.
and we're going to show a clip of the last 40 seconds of this phenomenal speech from Thomas and Lee. We're going to discuss. Go ahead.
You really are insane. You know that?
It's perfect.
Take a good, long look into my eyes, Liam.
Okay.
These are the eyes of your executioner.
Wow.
I will have the last word. I am the ruler of this kingdom. But you still have a little chance. If you smarten up, you treat my sister well, and you thank God that she loves you, because if you don't, you'll be left with nothing. Relegated to a footnote in our lives.
Unbelievable.
And I will celebrate the day that I take the women and the children to your gravesite and remind them what a two-timing, self-righteous son of a bitch you are.
His face.
Was that a threat?
Yes.
I was like, woo!
Man.
Woo!
You know what? That's not your typical stuff that you put on your Emmy reel.
No, but that
But
is right. You're Emmy reel.
If you're an actor,
Yes.
you understand how powerful that monologue was.
Yes.
That was powerful.
And
Matthew
Scott,
Atkinson.
Yes, Matthew Atkinson.
Bravo.
And Scott Clifton.
Oh, absolutely.
His reaction.
With just that look of, this is a madman.
Yes.
This, no question now.
Okay, so
There's no, I'm sorry.
Yes. No, please go ahead.
There's now no question in Liam's mind that this man, Thomas,
Yes.
is insane.
Yes.
Because I think so many people believe that Thomas is trying, that there's some space in Thomas that is good.
I thought it was hilarious because when Liam walked in, he was big boss, and I'm going to tell you how it is, and he thought he was going to tell Thomas how it was.
And this is conversation number
Oh,
727
right.
that
So I
Liam's
thought-
had with
right.
him.
So when they walked in, I was like, oh,
Here's another one.
here's again.
Yeah.
No, when Thomas turned that around, it was like, when he first called him, you're no match for me. And he sat down, he goes, you're no match for me. I could show that whole scene like 10 times. But he's like, you're no match for me. You're the vegan, good dude. He's just like naming all this stuff. It's like, wow. And I saw people online were kind of like, Thomas isn't that wrong. See, what the thing about the truth. Even Mad Men, there is some truth
An element
in what.
of truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
For a good storyline, and for a good character stuff, Liam has been this wishy-washy back and. I mean, there's some truth in there. He does come across kind of weak. He's not the strong Spencer. He's strong in some ways, but he's not the strong Spencer as maybe Bill and Wyatt seem to be.
But I have been happy with the way he's been defending Hope and protecting her. Yes. This has been the first storyline in a long time where Liam has shown backbone and shown some strength and shown some, I'm not going to just sit by and let this happen. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
You're all, yes, Thomas. That's so funny. I know, it's kind of like, I was almost kind of rooting for him a little bit. It's like, but he's crazy.
But he's crazy.
It's crazy.
At the end of the day, he's crazy.
The king of the kingdom and all that. But I just thought, this between two men on a soap, we don't get that very often.
We don't.
It's always the women declaring war. And then it reminded me of like old Dallas or something, like where the men are actually, now they're taking center stage and drawing the line and going, okay. It's kind of different because Days Are Alive's wrong place. Because Bold and Beautiful, a lot of the women are always drawing the line. You know, be Steffy and Hope or Brooke and Taylor. Like this time it was the two guys going, no, this is where I'm at. And he was like, no. Let me read the book. He took that book. He took a book. And he read every page. He read him for every page. Yes. And Lee was just like, he said, is that a threat? And when he said yes, I was like, yeah, he said yes. And then it went to back. I was like, what? What?
I had that image in my mind of the writer. And here I am. It's so funny. In my head, he's at a typewriter. That's how, he's writing that line, look into my eyes. Yes. Period. These are the eyes of
your executioner.
When
he said that, I was like,
I thought,
I sat up.
Lines being drawn.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitive. War is on.
I was laying down. I sat up when he said that.
War has been declared. Yes. So I want Liam to run to his daddy. I do.
And say, dollar bill.
And say, here's what's going down.
You need to jump in. Woo.
He needs to tell Brooke. He needs to tell Hope.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Visit your grave. Yeah. So good.
So that was our week on Bold and Beautiful.
Man.
I mean, it was such a good, I can't, like this show, this one and General Hospital, I can't wait till Monday. Tomorrow. I can't wait till Monday. I just can't wait till Monday.
I hate watching Friday episodes.
I know. It's crazy talk. Now, you guys have a surprise next month in February, so get your dates ready. We're going to have 2 episodes next month. You asked for it. You're getting it. It's a special month. February 2nd, we'll be back. So only a month from now. We'll be back a month from now. Then February 16th, 2 weeks later, we'll be back, and it's my 5-year anniversary at AfterBuzz TV. Yeah. Thank you. I know. Thank you. I can't believe it, you guys. I can't believe it. And it's the month of Edition Days, 5-year anniversary, which is where I got my start. So it's really interesting. I always do shows I saw on my anniversary. So I was like, I usually bring a guest. So next month, you're going to want to watch because I have some big things planned.
Yes.
Hopefully it goes through. It'll be good. So, Tammy Gouveia, tell me they can find you, your shows, what you're doing, and everything.
Yes, so you can find me on Twitter at Tammy Gouveia. You can find me on Insta at Tammy.Gouveia. And make sure and follow Soap News Weekly. All social media platforms, Soap News Weekly.
And everybody, thank you for watching the show. We're so glad you joined us. As always, once a month, you're faithful. You come in. Next week, we have 2 episodes. Follow us on The Bold Breakdown on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me. We're all James Jr. Sold at James Jr. on social media platforms. We love you guys.
Me too.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Everything. Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.